It is 8:48 now, and when we see tragedies like the mass shootings in Dayton and El Paso, many of us, we just want to know how we can help those who have been affected. But scammers are waiting to take advantage of that charity. And this morning, Sandra Agal from the Better Business Bureau is here with a Donator Beware kind of story.
Yes.
It's a shame that as soon as this kind of thing happens, almost as soon as people are saying, I want to help, there are people saying, I want to take your money for, that sort of thing. So.
Absolutely. We're at our most weakest point when something like this happens over the weekend.
Right.
And the first thing we want to do is open our hearts, open our wallets, open our prayers, open our good wishes. And of course, we're angry because we want to take immediate action. That is where the scammers, the non-good doers of society want to attack, per se. So at this point in time, what we're all doing right now is we're going to the internet. We're looking around. We're saying, where can I do the most good? Where can I do the most help for first responders, for the victims, for the families? Be careful.
Yes.
Because I guarantee when you do a search, there's going to be something that pops up. It's going to be a GoFundMe account. It's going to be a charity that sounds really, really similar to whatever tragedy is. Or it's going to be an organization that says, we're promoting peace, we're promoting this, we're promoting that. But are they really? 40 out of the 50 states require charities to register with their state. Usually it's the state attorney general's office. Make sure they truly are registered with that state. Every website should have a clear intent on how those dollars are being donated. The last thing you want to do is give your credit card information or give a donation and find out you're supporting a completely different organization that doesn't support the same values that you have. So make sure you're being thorough in your research. Do yourself a favor, go to give.org because we check out all of the charities, what their intentions are, and give out a report as far as how they do use your donation and make sure it's being used in full. If you find or come across a charity that seems rather questionable, report it. Be proactive. You're at a stage right now where you're feeling vulnerable and you want to do something positive. Do something positive. If you see something really wonky out there on the internet, report it. Report it to the Federal Trade Commission, report it to the FBI, report it to give.org saying, I think maybe something is going on here. They're collecting money for maybe that isn't the right cause.
Yeah, and I guess if you're feeling the urge and you want to do something right now, to give yourself a little time before you write a check, maybe you go give blood.
Absolutely.
Or something like that. So.
Help out in the community, help clean up, giving blood is, I think, a fabulous idea. I think a lot of blood banks right now are looking for ways to replenish their supplies. I know our local blood bank here was looking for donors, so that's another way where you can feel like you're giving back. Go volunteer. Go feel like you're helping out the community somewhere else too. At one of the many organizations that you can find at give.org, reach out to that organization. What can I do to help myself heal in order to help the community
And you
heal?
also give yourself a little bit of time to maybe vet those charities if you still want to donate.
Absolutely, and that's the key thing, is that you want to make sure. That's the great thing about give.org and the Wise Giving Alliance. What they do is they do vet all those charities. They have 20 standards that they have to meet in order to kind of filter into our database. So that way you know what you're doing. You're doing a great thing. You're also learning to see what that charity is doing as well.
Now, Sandra Agal from the Better Business Bureau, great advice as usual. Thank you so much. All right, let's check our weather. Here's Tara.